Hi guys, this is Liam, and this is the Wrestling Retrospective, and these are my predictions for the Royal Rumble 2022. So first up, we've got Edge and Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maurice. I don't think they brought Beth in for this match to have a lose. I think that would be a silly decision. I also think this will kind of cap off Edge and The Miz rivalry, so they can move on towards more WrestleMania plans. Possibly they'll enter the Rumble. I think this match will happen before the men's Rumble match. They might enter, but yeah, I think Edge and Beth Phoenix for the win here. So next up is Becky Lynch versus Dewdrop for the Raw Women's Championship. I think that Becky Lynch will retain the Raw Women's Championship in this one. I don't think Dewdrop is quite ready to be Raw Women's Champion, and with the heavy rumours of Ronda Rousey coming back, I think this will be an ideal time to get the one-on-one match between Becky and Ronda that we were hoping for a couple of years ago. So moving on to the WWE Championship match between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. I think that Brock Lesnar will retain in this match as well, because I think that this new kind of babyface side of Brock Lesnar is really over right now, and I think they'll want to carry on this until WrestleMania, where he might drop the belt to someone else. I'm not sure who, possibly Roman maybe, which is kind of giving away my next prediction, but yeah, I think Brock Lesnar for this one for sure. So next up is the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Personally, I think that Seth Rollins will leave the Royal Rumble as the new Universal Champion, because the rumours of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania is something I can see WWE definitely going for. But also Seth would make a great champion in this heel run he's having right now. I think he's really hit the prime of his career, and I think the match will be a real quality match as well. So next up is the men's Royal Rumble match. My pick for this is AJ Styles. I think that he's been out of a major championship picture for way too long, and this will be a good way to insert him back into the main event. I also, looking at the match, I can't see many people who can win this one this year. I'm thinking maybe Styles, Sheamus, Big E, or Kevin Owens. There's only 8 spaces left to fill and an episode of SmackDown left. They might announce a few more, but including maybe surprise returns, I'm not sure who else could really get it. So I think AJ Styles would be a solid pick. Return wise in the Royal Rumble matches, I think for the men's Rumble, I think Goldberg might show up. It'd be the kind of thing that I would expect to happen. I know there's only one match left on his contract, so maybe they'll use it for the Rumble, or they might use it to set up a match at possibly WrestleMania for Goldberg by the person that eliminates him, maybe. A bit out of the blue, I think that maybe the Great Khali might show up. I know he went in the Hall of Fame last year, so possibly just for a bit of a pop and a bit of a laugh, Khali might come in. On the other side, for the women's Rumble, I think Lacey Evans might come back from her maternity leave during the match. And returning from injuries, I think that Asuka and Bayley will probably return from them. And finally, the women's Royal Rumble match, my pick is Bayley. Though she's not been announced, and as far as I know is still injured, I think that she is coming back for this one. The women's Rumble is really tough to choose this year. It could be a multiple of people. It could be Lita, could be Charlotte, could be Liv Morgan, could be Bianca Belair, or someone we've not even thought of. Of course, there is a few spots left in the Rumble. Again, there is an episode of SmackDown, but doing some research, there's not a lot of women left on the roster they can announce. So I think they're going to rely a lot on surprise returns, maybe some people coming up from NXT. But I think Bayley for this one for sure. So those are my predictions for the Royal Rumble 2022. Please comment below who you think are going to win the men and women's Rumbles, and who you think might show up. But for now, please do like and subscribe.